This is going to make some men uncomfortable. Good, it should. When you step into a home with kids that aren't yours, your role changes immediately. You're not just dating a woman, you step into her child's world, a world where they didn't get to choose you, but they have to live with you. And too many men feel that responsibility. This is an outlet for men, real talk for real men. Let's get into it. A lot of men think being a stepfather is paying bills, helping with homework, being the man of the house. But the real weight is simpler and heavier. Make sure the child is safe emotionally, physically, psychologically. Children don't owe you your trust. You earn it by being consistent, predictable, and safe. Where men fall apart is when they treat that child like a roommate, not a responsibility. And that's how lines start getting crossed in homes across the world. This is where men really need to be honest with themselves. Sometimes the threat isn't you. Sometimes it's your people, your friends, your brothers, your cousins, your boys who joke funny around kids. Sometimes it's your own biological children who prey on a stepchild because they think no one will believe them. You bring people into your home who you know have sketchy boundaries and past, and then pretend you're shocked when something goes wrong. That's not ignorance, that's negligence. Your house is your responsibility. Anyone you let through the front door is your responsibility, period. Men need to stop acting like sexual abuse only happens to girls. Boys get hurt too. Boys get touched. Boys get targeted. Boys get groomed. And boys stay silent because society tells them, man up. That's not real abuse. You should have liked it. Boys don't get victimized. Those lies ruin lives. A boy who's abused might withdraw, act out, develop anger he can't explain, become hypersexual or avoid intimacy, or struggle with identity and trust. And if you're a grown man in that house and you miss the signs, you have failed him. Let's talk accountability. Some men see the red flags and ignore them because confronting it feels messy. A child discomfort, brush off as just shy, then avoiding a certain adult, dismissed as being rude, a child acting different around after a sleepover, written off as kids being kids. Meanwhile, something real is happening right under your roof. If you see something off and stay silent, you're part of the problem. You're protecting predators, not children. A real man steps in early, not after damage is done. Here's what protection actually looks like. 1. Set non-negotiable boundaries. No adult or teen is alone with a child behind closed doors, ever. 2. Believe the child first. Kids really lie about things like this. Adults, on the other hand, lie all the time. 3. Pay attention to behavioral changes. Kids don't always have words, but they have patterns. 4. Check your circles. If you would leave your wallet with a guy, why would you leave a stepchild with him? 5. Make safety the priority over feelings. If someone gets offended by your boundaries, that's their mission right there. A child who's abused doesn't get over it. They carry shame, mistrust, warped boundaries, confusion about intimacy, depression, anger, and trauma that impacts their adult relationships. And here's the part men don't want to hear. When the abuse happens under your watch, you become part of that child's story for the wrong reasons. Be the man who prevented the trauma, not the man who ignored it. You can take on a woman with kids. Your job is simple. Protect the child under your roof from yourself, from your circle, from anyone who sees them as vulnerable. If you can't handle that responsibility, don't date single mothers. This is an outlet for men. Real talk for real men.